Marcus,
Control, this is Delta. No
what do you think?
What do I think? It could be Alpha, or it could be the Locust setting a trap. There's only one way to know for sure.
Our next target is House of Sovereigns. Straight ahead. Move!
We spent the past 2 days playing Gears of War.
A lot of game in all day this morning. Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Played single player, which, you know, I would say early impressions are pretty darn good. Like any fears we had of the levels being the same, all looking the same and being boring are kind of have been alleviated now, I feel like.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the big concerns was like the color palette, and if it's all just going to be sort of like a rusted, burnt out, destroyed post-apocalyptic world, and it's not the case. No, there's a ton of stuff.
There's a couple levels that, you know, they haven't really shown much of that. I don't even want to spoil them because they're really worth, like, you know, first time when you play the game, you're going to see them, you're going to be like, oh, that's pretty damn cool. So it's like, it's very different from what you've seen in a lot of screenshots and, you know, from footage and stuff, and so it looks really awesome. The graphics, you know, people are like, oh, graphics don't make games, but man, it sure makes this one pretty damn cool.
Throwing frag!
Nice throw!
It's an action game, okay? And you rarely like go around the environments and kind of look around when you're playing an action game. Like I totally have like
this theater, and you'll have all this time. Then after that, like it's not necessarily like rushing from encounter to encounter to encounter. There's a lot of downtime throughout the game, and it's like there's a lot of pacing. And like we talked about yesterday, like the biggest
designed. Like I almost called it like every area is like a chessboard, and you have your crew and then you have the enemy, whether it's multiplayer or not, and like you're just kind of strategizing.
Bring it!
Even though like the A button can cover, like, you know, if you press left, you'll either roll off to the left if there's nothing there, or like, you know, do a SWAT turn over to another piece of cover. So like the controls, once you get them down, like they give you a ton of options that you can use in the middle of combat. And even though it's kind of like a little janky when you get up, like when two characters kind of are right up close next to each other, usually if you pull out a shotgun, you can, you know, clean up any of the messes.
The shooting and the cover system and all functions really well, and like I said in a preview, like it is
better at it, and that's by you know by the time the end of the game rolls around, you feel like that character.
Be like a problem. They're basically unable to use it for the next like 3 or 4 seconds.
I think one thing where if you hit it at that sweet spot, like kind of gives you like extra power in those next couple shots.
And a faster reload.
A faster reload, and like is where like I never thought they could make reloading your weapon.
The thing is, I thought that active reload was going to be really sort of like a janky.
Yeah,
like, I didn't really care, and after seeing it at work in single player and seeing it at work in multiplayer, it's something where if someone's really good at it, I mean, that's pretty awesome to be able to like hit your active reload and just mow down like a dude in a half or something like that.
Take those.
I started to get to the point after I played for a good long while where I was going to get the active reload, and tapping the buttons, there's like a good rhythm to the action, and I think that's why the combat feels so fun, and why, you know, though it's not, like, if the whole game was stop and pop, it might still be fun all the way through.
Once you get into that rhythm, your character will start to look like moving through cover the right way. He's blind firing the right way. Everything's sort of coming together in your character, and you're creating the cinematic experience of the roadie run, which is totally just it's just for like shits and giggles and tricks, but like once all that comes together, like you are getting through the space once you get it right.
Shit!
And with multiplayer, I mean, that's what we tell Ziff guys all play on the same team all afternoon. And I mean, there's a lot of depth actually to 4-on-4. And we were saying, like,
Yeah.
I don't think you need more than 4 people.
No, like I mean, I called it like the thinking man shooter, but like not as much as like a Ghost Recon where you really have to be like every move counts. It's kind of like that middle ground between like a, there we go, Halo and Ghost Recon. I didn't feel repetitive to me. Like
The fact that the basic gameplay that like the Halo guy says, the 30 seconds of gameplay, you know, that you have to get right are right in this game, and because that works, like the rest of the game is pretty fun. And I think, you know,
want to solve it.
Now I'm pissed!
Incoming smoke! Get up those stairs. Alpha's waiting.
Okay, man, here we go. You still got it? I guess we'll find out, huh?
It's what.
So it's kind of a new way of thinking, it's kind of a new way of moving.
Locusts are inbound.
That leads me to believe that there's probably, what I'm hoping, I guess, optimistically, is that grayed out, you know, destroyed daylight zone, and we know that there's more to the game than that. So I'm still up to.